Okay, it's Friday of Memorial Day weekend, and we are gearing up for a big raucous weekend of the two of us, as per usual. But that doesn't mean that we're not going to have our favorite things. So I'm going to make a staple recipe that I like to have for summer holidays. It's pimento cheese spread. My grandpa made the best pimento cheese spread, so I'm going to show you how to make his. It's really easy. Really all you need is a food processor. He actually made his in a meat grinder. He would set up the meat grinder and do the cheese through that. But I'm just going to put mine in the food processor. First thing I'm going to do though, I've got some jarred roasted red pepper. I actually don't have any pimentos. I knew I wanted to make this, and when I did my last grocery delivery, I tried to order them and couldn't get any. So I'm just going to put a couple in the food processor right now of the jarred roasted red bell pepper and chop them up real quick. There's a lot going on in this kitchen right now, if you want to take a little look. That is not my wine, that's Ryan's, before I get any crazy messages. We've got beans going in there. Ryan's sauteing some. What do you got going there?
Santa Maria style pinquito beans.
Ooh, all right. And then of course pimento cheese spread. All right, so I'm just gonna toss those real quick. Okie dokie. And take them out. This is a new food processor. It always gets stuck. All right, Brian. Oh, that's about to happen. Help me. All right, so I'm just gonna take these out real quick. My grandpa would do his pimento cheese, and I'll never forget one time he made it for me. I was home from college, and he made me a jar of it to take back to school with me, and I had put it in the trunk of the car and got back to school, and I forgot to take it out of the trunk, and the next day I found it, and I was so sad because it has mayonnaise in it, so you can't have it if it's been out of refrigeration for that long, and I still think about it. For some reason, it still makes me sad. All right, so I've got sharp cheddar cheese here. By the way, I'm putting this recipe in the caption. I always put the recipes in the caption, so you'll have it. I'm kind of eyeballing this one because I'm not making quite as much as the recipe calls for since it's just the two of us, but I'm gonna put the exact measurements down there. All right, so those are cubed up. You can also use already shredded cheese, but I like doing the kind that comes in the block a little bit better. And that's because the shredded cheese has anti-caking agents in it, so it just gets a, you know, a different texture. This to me tastes a little bit fresher, but it's fine. All right, mayonnaise. If you're making burgers this weekend, these will be great. Spread on a burger. We're gonna have hot dogs because that's what we have in the freezer.
Chili dogs.
Chili dogs. We're making chili dogs. I'm gonna make some coleslaw too because that's how we do it where I'm from. You put chili and yellow mustard and coleslaw on your hot dog. All of it. All right, now a little onion powder. Just give it some flavor. You can also do some fresh grated onion if you wanted to. And you don't really need to salt this dish because there's already salt in the cheese and salt in the mayonnaise. And then I'm going to put some pickle relish, and this just kind of sweetens the whole thing up. I like a good amount of pickle relish in there. And a few dashes of hot sauce, whatever kind you like. And I'm going to put a little pepper in. And put the top back on. And blend it till it's smooth. Looks really good, actually. Anybody who is from one of the southern states, I'm sure their family has a pimento cheese recipe. Some people put cream cheese in theirs, but I like just doing cheddar cheese. And you can really use any kind of cheese, like any hard cheese is really good in this. Like I've done it.
You just added the pepper back into it?
Oh yeah, I added the bell pepper back in there. I'm just gonna pulse it real quick. But have made this with a combo before. Like if you want to do like white cheddar and goat cheese, that's delicious too. And then serve it with crackers. Oh, here we go. Yep, this looks good. Take a look in there. Uh-huh. That's what I'm talking about. This is gonna be a little hors d'oeuvre for tonight. Eat this through the weekend. I'm realizing the last recipe of my grandpa's that I shared with you all was his grilled cheese, so which he uses mayonnaise in. So I guess we're seeing a theme here in Grandpa's recipes. He used a lot of cheese and mayonnaise. Oh. Who does that sound like?
Not that far off from you.
Not that far off.
It's a food category in its own in West Virginia.
I like what I like. What can I say? All right, so here it is. I like to serve it with some crackers. I also really like it on celery and radishes. Okay, let's get in there. I mean, not much.
Have one, please.
That beats that. Oh my god, I love it. I especially like using a sharp cheddar because it has a little bit of a bite to it. And the mayonnaise makes it so creamy. Little sweet pickle relish, little tiny hint of the onion powder. Do yourself a favor and make this weekend if you have the stuff in your fridge. And just kind of improvise. If you don't have the red bell pepper, if you don't have pimentos, it's still going to be good without it. It's cheese and mayonnaise. So I'm going to just keep feeding this thing and letting it get bigger. This kid's going to come out loving cheese and mayonnaise. All right. See you later.